Hey guys, we'll do some concentration problems. So my recommendation as always is to try these. And then when you get stuck, check. And then if you don't get stuck, check your answer and then go from there. All right. So we're going to start with number one here, 62.1 grams of ethylene glycol. All right. And so it's dissolved in 250 grams of water. We need to calculate the mole fraction, molality, and weight percent or mass percent. That could be mass percent if you wanted, of the solution. So we have three questions really, right? 1, mole fraction, 2, and 3. So let's dive in. Mole fraction. What would be the mole fraction? The mole fraction of ethylene glycol, I'll abbreviate ethylene glycol, EG. The mole fraction of ethylene glycol would be the moles of ethylene glycol all over the moles of ethylene glycol and the moles of water. All right. And we have the moles of ethylene glycol. We need the moles of water. We have 250 3 sig figs grams of H2O, and we're just going to multiply that by its, convert it with its molar mass. So 1 mole of water is 18.02 grams, right, from the periodic table. And so if we take our 250 divided by 18.02, I get 13.9 moles of H2O. All right, so now we can do the mole fraction. The mole fraction of ethylene glycol would be what here? Looks like 1 mole atop over 1 plus our 13.9. And it's really 1.00, right? We probably should write that out. And that would be what? 1 over 14.9. And I get 0.0671. So that would be the answer to the first problem. All right. Second one, what we have? Molality. So I'll do the molality here. Molality, little m, would be moles of ethylene glycol per kilogram of H2O. Well, I have those. We have 1.00 moles of ethylene glycol. And we know we have 250 grams, which is 0.250 kilograms. So if we do that, 1.00 is just 1 divided by 0.250. Of course, is 4. And we have 3 sig figs, so it's 4.00 molar ethylene glycol. All right, last one, mass percent. Oh, let's highlight that. Didn't highlight that. There's that one. Mass percent or weight percent. I have my grams of ethylene glycol over my grams of ethylene glycol and my grams of water times 100%. So my grams of ethylene glycol is 62.1 grams from the problem. Grams of water is 250. And make sure we do that math first. And the mass percent of this would be 62.1 divided by 62.1 plus 250 times 100, which would be 19.9. And so there's the third one. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. And that's problem one.